This here is the Waters Move, where it's alleged that Bram Stoker first got his inspiration for writing his first novel, which came to the public notice, which was called The Waters Move. And this is the Waters Move. We're just making our way towards down here.
The darker side of the castle and coastline as seen by Bram Stoker. And so the tide of life goes in and out for us all, and there is a lighter side and a darker side to our characters, as with the tides of life. In this tide we bring in a character who was to bring Slane's castle alive again, but in a far different form of that we've seen in the past. Or is this an over-exaggerated illustration of the darker side of our minds? We flip back to the year 1893, when a writer of that day, namely Bram Stoker, was inspired to come to this area. Brams was noted to have said, "When I first saw the place, I fell in love with it." Brams frequently holidayed in a cottage in the small fishing hamlet of Whinnyfold, locally called Funnyfall, where I'm sure was the inspiration for one of his books called The Waters Moo, a strange melodrama about the heyday of smuggling in the first half of the 19th century. Rife with caves, this area is a perfect setting for Bram's book. Brams also frequented the Kilmarnock Arms Hotel, which had adopted the arms of Lord Kilmarnock, a father of the 15th Earl of Erle. It was at this establishment that Brams stared intently out from his upstairs room and saw his vision. From this coastline he then trod the sands, looked out to the fangs of the treacherous Cruden scars, a formation of jagged rocks which claim many a shipwreck. Legend has it that at a certain time of the year the bodies of those who perished on the rocks could be seen coming from out of the sea to join their spirits in heaven or hell. Coupled with walks over wild shores, he was drawn more and more to the castle which clung to the towering cliffs. Slane's castle at dusk is a blood-curdling experience, and you can easily imagine the impact it had on Stoker and Stoker's next masterpiece. Bram was inspired to write a tale of the supernatural and based his vampire's lair on Slane's castle.